The World Baseball Classic is about to give Blue Jays fans something they didn't see coming. Toronto's sending 12 players to this tournament, and buried in that list are 3 names that could completely shift how we think about this organization's future. Forget what you think you know about spring training previews. This is different. Kazuma Okamoto is walking into this tournament as a proven champion. Last time Japan took the field in the WBC, Okamoto was one of their most clutch performers. 6 hits in 18 at-bats, 2 home runs, 7 RBI, and here's the kicker, 8 walks in 7 games. Pitchers were terrified to give him anything to hit when the game was on the line. He delivered when Japan needed him most, and they walked away with gold. But that was before Toronto signed him. That was before he became part of the Blue Jays rebuild. Now he's back, and this time every single at-bat matters for a completely different reason. Japan's putting him right back in the middle of their order. The defending champions throw their first pitch March 6th at 5 in the morning Eastern, which means Blue Jays fans are either setting alarms or pulling an all-nighter. But this is your first real look at what Toronto actually acquired when they brought Okamoto over. You've seen the numbers from Japan, you've heard the hype, but watching him perform under this kind of pressure against elite pitching from around the world, that tells you everything about whether he can translate that success to a Blue Jays uniform. This isn't a spring training game against split squads. This is Okamoto playing for national pride while Toronto evaluates their investment. RJ Schreck is someone casual fans might not even recognize yet. But that's about to change. The number 10 prospect in Toronto's system just spent last year putting up a .392 on-base percentage in AAA. Think about that for a second. That's not some power hitter swinging for the fences and occasionally making contact. That's a guy who walked 38 times in 58 games because he understands the strike zone better than most pitchers he's facing. 9 homers, 33 RBI, and a .435 slugging percentage means he's not just working walks either. He's doing damage when he gets his pitch. Schreck's representing Israel, and for a 9th-round pick trying to prove he belongs in the big leagues, this tournament is everything. Toronto's got him penciled in to start the season back in AAA. But a strong World Baseball Classic performance could blow up those plans entirely. Front office executives will be watching every at-bat, and if Schreck shows he can handle international competition, if he keeps that plate discipline against world-class arms and drives in runs when Israel needs them, suddenly his timeline to the majors accelerates. This isn't just about national pride for Schreck. This is about proving he's ready for the show right now. Adam Macko's story is more complicated. He's the number 25 prospect in Toronto's system, and his 2025 AAA numbers tell the story of a pitcher still trying to figure it out. 64 innings, 65 strikeouts, but a 5.06 ERA that makes you wonder if he's actually progressing or just treading water. The stuff is there, the potential is obvious, but potential without results is just hope, and hope doesn't get you to the majors. Macko's pitching for Canada, and the timing couldn't be better for him to prove something. International tournaments do something to players that regular season games can't replicate. The intensity is different. The margin for error shrinks. Sometimes that environment is exactly what a young arm needs to figure out who they really are. If Macko can go out there for Canada and show improved command, if he can keep elite hitters off balance and post clean innings against lineups stacked with major league talent, then suddenly those AAA struggles look like part of the development process instead of warning signs. But if he gets lit up, if the command issues persist and hitters tee off on him, then Toronto has some difficult decisions to make about his future. The World Baseball Classic isn't spring training. These games matter. When Okamoto digs in for Japan, when Schreck steps up for Israel, when Macko takes the ball for Canada, they're not just representing their countries, they're auditioning for their futures in Toronto. March is going to answer questions we didn't even know we should be asking. So Hampton just pulled, dodged to Lue Bull Akratida Paw there.